Price, $4.84 stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. BNSO has a stop of $4.84 per share. A stock stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI, Comfort Index, excellent CI is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. BNSO has a CI of 1.57, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. CI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, Earnings Growth Rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. BNSO has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 23.00%, which VectorVest considers to be excellent. EPS, Earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. BNSO has a forecasted EPS of 11 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. P/E, Price to Earnings Ratio. P/E shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. BNSO has a P/E of 63.00. The average P/E of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is -120.51. EY, Earnings Yield. EY reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. BNSO has an EY of 1.59%. This is below the current average of -0.83% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, Growth to P/E ratio. BNSO has a GPE rating of 0.37. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. DIV, Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in DIV. BNSO does not pay a dividend. DY, Dividend Yield. DY reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. BNSO does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DY equals 100x, DIV/price. It is useful to compare DY with EY. If DY is not significantly lower than EY, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, Dividend Safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. BNSO does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and EY levels that are much higher than DYDG. Dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase
Fear and Greed Index. What emotion is driving the market now? Last updated December 31 at 9:38 a.m. 7 Fear and Greed Indicators. Stock price strength. Extreme greed. The number of stocks hitting 52-week highs exceeds the number hitting lows and is at the upper end of its range, indicating extreme greed. Last changed November 23 from a greed rating updated December 31 at 9:48 a.m. Market momentum. Extreme greed. The S&P 500 is 8.34% above its 125-day average. This is further above the average than has been typical during the last 2 years, and rapid increases like this often indicate extreme greed. Last changed December 14 from a greed rating updated December 31 at 9:46 a.m. Stock price breadth.